Well, let's get the latest now on the vote for Catalonia's independence to see how it's going and who is getting to vote and who isn't. Our Isa Suarez is at a polling station in Barcelona, and you've been there, Isa, since before the polls opened. People were cheering and festive and then weren't sure, and now it does look like some people are allowed to vote. What can you tell us?
Yes, people have been here since the very early hours of this morning, before the polls open at 9 o'clock. The polling station behind me, Natalie, has been open for about an hour or so. People have been going in, but going in roughly at about 10 at a time. This is one of several polling stations that are open. The Catalan government saying in the last half an hour or so that 73% of polling stations in Catalonia are open. But of course, we have seen some of the reinforcements by the police, the Guardia Civil, that state police, who have been going into some polling stations, one of them in Girona, and breaking windows and really pressing to get into stopping people from voting. People here are screaming, as you can hear, votarem, we will vote. But in Girona, that's where the president of Catalonia, Carles Puigdemont, was expected to vote. He didn't vote there. He surprised many people who went elsewhere to vote. But he then also later showed up at this very location where the police had appeared with a carnation in hand to really say how peaceful the Catalans, some of the Catalans, the independent Catalans who want a referendum, how they are handling this. And just to give you a snippet of what is happening here, we have still a long queue of people waiting to cast their votes. One of the gentlemen that are in charge of the ballots taking place here, he came out in the last 10 minutes or so and he said, ask people to stay here in case the police does show up. And critically, it's important to point out that Catalan government said earlier today that if you can't vote in one station, you can vote at any station. And of course, it's a moment of a lot of tension here in Catalonia, extremely divisive issue, not just for Spain, may I add, but also for Catalonia, because not everyone supports what is happening here today.
Yeah, and the big question is what happens when all of this is over? So we'll wait and follow it as this day pushes on of voting. Thank you, Isa Suarez, for us in Barcelona.